stream. I hope you guys are all having an amazing Monday. Yeah, Monday. I thought it was Monday. Anyways, my bad. I hope you guys are having an amazing Monday. Tonight, I'm very excited to come out here and talk about 3 tips. Even though I might give you guys more than 3 tips, we're talking about 3 tips to improve your rest, relaxing, and recovering game. All right. If you fuck with the stream, consider dropping a like, subscribing, leave a comment, check out my links down below if you're trying to, further join the community. Today I had a successful day at the gym, and yeah, now we're talking about how to really rest and recover and take it to the next level. Without any further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start the stream off. All right, so didn't bring my water out here. That's an L, but it's all right. We'll be fine. You guys, if you're not setting alarms, if you're falling asleep each night to TikTok and YouTube and TV or whatever you watch, if you're just falling asleep to that, not really shutting your mind off, letting your mind wander, that's not gonna be okay. That's a sign that you're not taking your rest serious. All right. So if you're just, mindlessly falling asleep each night, mindlessly waking up each night, not at a certain time, that's a sign that 80% of those people who do that, they're doing something wrong. And it's a sign that they're not a productive person. All right. Productive people, they don't fall asleep watching TikTok every night. Productive people, they're setting alarms. They're having to be up at certain times, and they're making sure, they're taking their rest and recovery seriously, not wasting precious time, in bed watching TikToks and YouTube and whatever. So if you're not sleeping with turning off all your lights, if you're not turning off all your lights and shutting everything off and putting your phone away, that's just already like a red flag, if you will. All right. And that just shows that you're not, there's some imbalances going on in your life. If you're that type of person, there's some imbalances going on. If you never have to wake up at a certain time, never have to be to bed at a certain time, I'd say only 10% of the people who actually do that have made it and are in a position where they could really just be on complete vacation mode, sleep at whenever they want, wake up whenever they want. But if you're sleeping in till 12 every day, noon, and if you're staying up till, 4, 3 a.m., and you're just falling asleep watching YouTube, letting yourself like pass out, like, and like not even know, telling yourself, all right, it's time to go to bed. If that's how you're going to bed each night, you guys are totally missing out on a lot of recovery that you could got. All right. So this stream is going to be about how to maximize recovery, how to get more out of your recovery. But yeah, today I had a good day. I went to the gym, ran 3 miles, did a little 3-mile run, had a successful gym day. But all right, tip number 1 for how to get better recovery and sleep and rest is that you guys, whenever you close your eyes, you need to get lost in, and this is going to be far out there. This is going to kind of sound far out there, but basically whenever I close my eyes, I could see a bunch of little firework, a bunch of little just like galaxy looking things, and a bunch of little, like fuzzy, looks like TV static, except it's dark. You guys, the whole thing about dreaming is that we're basically drawing ideas and pictures, and we're drawing things off of what our eyes are perceiving still, so we're making up images, we're seeing things. And so you guys need to dig into your eyes. Literally close your eyes and just dig with your mind and your eyes. And I know this is a far out there idea, but just like try to get lost in some sort of in that dimension when you close your eyes and you start seeing TV static. try to get lost in that, you know. But obviously, like step one, you got to make sure your lights are all off. No TV, no phone, none of that. You know, you're setting an alarm. You're trying to be up at a certain time, and we're trying to get, you know, a good solid 8 hours of sound sleep, good recovery, high quality recovery, because it's a blessing to be able to get high quality recovery. You know, not everyone knows that. A lot of people take it for granted and end up sleeping way too much, and they're taking naps throughout the day, and they're just taking it too easy. All right, but if you're not having, if you're not, you know, if you don't need to go to sleep, maybe you're just not going through enough stuff. You know, maybe you're not going through enough struggle to where, you know, like, because we shoot, you know, naturally every animal is going to be lazy. All right, naturally, if you go out and give any animal out in the wild, you know, a supply of food, a mate, and some good shelter, they're never going to work again. They're going to constantly be being lazy, sloughing around, being like sloths. All right, and every animal is like that, including humans. But we didn't get here by doing that. The only reason we got to this position as a society is because of people who have fought hard and worked hard. All right, so even though you have the opportunity to lay down and rest, you know, you got to make sure you're pushing yourself and tearing your muscles and, you know, going through it. You got to make sure you're doing that. All right, that's how you're gonna make it. But tip number two, all right, because look, I was just saying, like, by default, every single one of us wants to be lazy, but we can't accept it. All right, by default, every animal is gonna want to do that if we have food and shelter and a social life. We're not gonna go out there and do the work. Moving on to the second tip. All right, the second tip for how to get more recovery and more sleep and rest better is that you guys got to be on your indicas. You know, don't have a sativa in the night. That's just like common sense. So when you're out shopping, make sure you're picking up some indicas, and that's just gonna help you, you know, indica in the couch. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna elevate you. It's gonna be a tool to get to bed quicker and to recover quicker. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pack up some indicas right here. Shout out to everyone tuning in. Make sure y'all drop a like and check out the links. We're just out here in beautiful Oregon. Shout out Don Juan. We're just out here in beautiful Oregon, enjoying the scenery, having a beautiful time. It's one of my favorite times of the day when I get to sit back, start sparking it up, and, you know, letting my inner mind out. But I'm excited about this stream in particular because I've been brewing up these ideas for a long time. Like most of my content, you know, like I'm actually thinking about what I'm gonna say. But yeah, check it out. See, we're just out here in the meadows in Oregon, on the Oregon coast, just out here having a nice time, enjoying the scenery. I saw a little deer in my backyard eating alpha apple tree. Man, things are just relaxing, you know? The whole world is gonna be toxic at times. Every person's gonna be toxic. Even I do toxic things. We just gotta look past it. We gotta like try to be non-toxic, you know? Yep. That's gonna help me recover really well tonight and help me get to bed sooner. All right, and our third tip. This is a breathing technique, and people may be like, why are you breathing so weirdly? But you need to just tell them the truth. You're working on your breathing technique. You know, if you shout out Wim Hof, if you guys know what the Wim Hof technique is how to survive in super cold temperatures by changing your breathing technique. This is a breathing technique to help you slow down and relax. And I'm sure we're all familiar with the 30-second inhale and hold it and out, or whatever, 10-second inhale and out, you know, where you go in and out. Nah. What we're doing in this breathing technique is we're inhaling a lot faster and then we're exhaling a lot slower, right? So we're gonna wanna slow down on our exhale, but have a very quick inhale. And what this is gonna do, guys, is that It's gonna basically, think about if you just got done running and you're trying to slow your heart down. You're not gonna speed up your breathing. You're not gonna breathe like you're still running. Whenever you're trying to slow your heart rate, you need to let the oxygen really get in and absorb. And so by shortening the amount of time that you're inhaling, so inhale faster and harder and exhale slower. So I'll just give you guys a demonstration, and I'm gonna over exaggerate it so it can get picked up. So notice, and I already feel more relaxed. Notice how I'm speeding up my breathing in and I'm slowing down my breathing out. Because sometimes people like to breathe in and breathe out at for the same time. They like to just go, but no, you need to slow down the first part, or speed up the first part, slow down the second part. And this is the trick to put your mind in a relaxing state to where your whole body is gonna mellow out. You could fall asleep doing this breathing technique. It's literally gonna give you more oxygen, more air. And I should be doing it on stream right now, but it is gonna take a little bit of time. You gotta practice it. People are gonna be like, why are you breathing weird? But you know, we're working on our breathing technique, trying to get that perfect, nice, relaxed, trying to become more relaxed. But you know what? We'll just clear this. Those were the 3 tips on how to relax and recover better. Make sure you guys are doing your tasks, and also check out my links, check out my new short, all that good stuff. Join the community, all that. The breathing techniques are just really good. It's like you're trying to slow down. And guys, if you're not setting alarms, if you're not choosing what time to go to bed, if you're just watching TikTok until you fall asleep, watching YouTube or TV until you're falling asleep every single night, sleeping in until whenever you want to wake up, if you're not having to force yourself awake, you're sleeping in too much, you're not doing everything proper. There's too many unbalances in the ratio 80% of the time. All right. So make sure you get that good recovery, relax, so we always heal up. Because you guys that's the way to grow, you know? Focus on that recovery. And yeah, those are my 3 tips. Packful Rat logging out. Appreciate you all for popping out. Make sure y'all drop a like. Peace. We'll be back tomorrow.